Corey, the idea of trying to beat this team 4 straight times versus just trying to come in here and win a game tonight, I guess that's why the cliche is there, but is that, probably 2 pretty different things to contemplate and why you got to stay focused on tonight?
Yeah, and I said that yesterday. I said, you can't look too far ahead. It's, if you start looking too far ahead, it's a daunting task. They're a great team. We know that, but you start with one period, one game, and you work your way from there, and that's all we can do.
Right side, first row, Derek.
Hey, Connor, is it more frustrating that the fact that you guys probably outplayed these guys 2 of the 3 games and you're down 3-0? Like, how do you kind of turn that tide and know that you've played 2 pretty good games and yet you're in the situation you're in?
Well, I think that because we feel like we held the play for maybe the majority of the series here. I think it makes makes this situation that we're in, as daunting as it can be, less daunting. I think that the unique thing about our club, I think over the year we've shown when we are backed into a corner, that's when we feel more comfortable, and that's when we seem to play our best. So. Like I said, we've for majority of this series, the play is, we've kept up or pushed had them on their heels, and so, it's just coming out and doing it for a full 60 and playing the way that we know we have to play to win games.
Left side, first row, Bob.
Corey, as you mentioned, I got a real good team, and our goalie is locked in. He's playing great. Do you guys think? Did you start to finally get to where you needed to get to make it a little bit more difficult for him as the game wore on in game number 3?
Well, I think, you look at the first couple games, when he sees the puck, he's probably going to stop it. And he has been stopping it. And he's made some great saves. And as that third period wore on, we got to the front of the net. We found some puck luck. Not enough, but I think it's a start, and that's what we have to build on.
That same row, Pierre.
Connor, can you walk us through, the ebbs and flows of the emotions of this team? You go down 3-0 the other night. What's it like in that room in the minutes right after? And then when you're coming to the rink yesterday, you start feeling everyone coming back up again and getting in the right place mentally for tonight. What's that like? Is it different for every player, or can you sense that as a group as it's happening?
Well, I think that's the uniqueness of the Stanley Cup playoffs is it becomes such an emotional game, and the key is obviously not to get too high or too low. But like I said, the belief in that room is we believe in each other. We think that we're the only team in the league that could accomplish something like this, be able to come back on such a good group over there. And but to Corey's point, it's just one thing at a time. It's just getting a good start tonight and building from there.
That same row, Mark.
Yeah, Corey, usually when you're down 3-0, you've got to find things in your game to change, right? If whatever you're doing isn't working, you got to change stuff. Mm-hmm. It's awfully late in the season to be changing stuff, right? Do the Oilers have to, do exactly what they've been doing and do it better, or do you have to get in and tinker with some stuff?
No, you look at 2 of the 3 games, I thought we played pretty well. Our forecheck was pretty solid. We've had the puck, like Connor was just saying, that we've played most of the game in their zone and played with the puck and had them on their heels a little bit. And maybe the only thing we could say is we started to do it in the third period, where get in front of Bob, start going to the net. Those are for us. Those are big things. And I was saying that. When he sees the puck, he's probably going to stop it. So if somebody's around the net, just hanging around, just being there, creating havoc, doing those little things, that might be the one thing we can change. And but stay the course, because we've played. In our minds, we thought we've played pretty well, and we just need those bounces.
In the back right, Salim.
Sorry, this one's for Corey. Do you find you're savoring these runs a little bit in a different fashion compared to when you were younger? You've had a lot of them of late. Like, how's your mental approach evolved as you've gotten into the later stages of your career? And are you savoring this that much more?
Well, obviously, yeah, you are savoring it because you don't know how many more you're gonna have of these. You know, I am getting older. It's you know, time is running out, but you know, you're every time you come to the rink, you're excited. And I said this a bunch of times that you know, when I won, what was it, 17 years ago, something like that. It was you know, it was pretty special. I was 22 years old, just came into the league, and it took me 12 years to get back to the final. You know, you can't take these things for granted. You have to lay it out on the line, because you might never get a chance again. There's guys in that room. There's only a few guys that have played in the finals, and there's some guys in that room that might not ever get back to the finals. So, you know, this is what you live for. This is why you play the game, and you grow up as a kid wanting to play in the Stanley Cup final, and it's a pretty special feeling.